It's the National Football League on Eagles leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the Saints, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going to get star wide receivers. You know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. But come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, Greg. It is the rookie from Georgia.
And as we see the quarterback take the field, Mike, I mean, think back to the game that he's coming off of. Not only did he lead his team to a win, but he broke Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record in the process. Mike, that's a record that stood from 1951 all the way up until last week. I'm not sure we're going to see him replicate that type of success in this one, but if he's somehow able to do so, it will easily be the best two-game stretch by an NFL quarterback in league history.
He's got room to run right at the start. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to...
Good on the extra point. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Here's second and 3 to go. Carr working out of the gun. Catch made, right side by Wilson.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The outside, that's caught by Hill.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Carr. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Here's Jake Camarda now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Fielded at the 9. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room at the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Taking off. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He was able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now, Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
36-yard line.
In motion is Hill. Play action now. It's caught.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking it.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Take it in, back at his own 12. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going across the field on target to Brown. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. We are through one. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Carr now. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. On the handoff, this is Miller. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Devontae Smith and the rest of the Philly offense heading back onto the field. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Now, faking the give. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 10-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Philadelphia. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he's not going to get there again. Same player, same result. No gain, and now it's fourth down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Carr. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. A run up the middle with Miller.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Browns who are out on top. Elijah Moore, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Tyler Boyd, 100 yards receiving on the nose and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The newest Bear, DeAndre Swift, with a touchdown run. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Kendre Miller getting set to take over. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll start the drive with Miller. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. This one complete to Hill. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. In motion is Hill. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one pulled in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll look to throw. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
It's the score, Eagles 56, Saints nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Carr working out of the gun. Brought in by Chris Olave.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he is going to have the Saints first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Carr now. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Second down, Carr. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles stretch things out even further.
Saints nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Carr to throw. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line.
Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away from breaking the NFL record for the most sacks in a single game, but here we are.
That's deep for Olave. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Carr. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
at the 48-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. In motion is Hill. First down throw for Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
We're all set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Gainwell. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, Gainwell. Can't fault the effort. He got hit for a couple of tackles, but ultimately the defense gets him for a loss of yardage. Here's 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back is Carr. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They face 2nd down and 7. Now Gainwell. And he's going to get the 1st down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, it doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll try and run for it. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing is Carr. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Carr. Now a screen set up for Miller. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. A run with Gainwell. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw.
And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
a run on 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue their winning ways.